Well, good morning. It's sure as heck not evening. It's about 1:30 in the morning. And I'm up fiddling around with a video camera. You know what's come in mind? I was thinking back to my neighborhood when I was in high school. We had the Sider brothers in my neighborhood. Nick and Larry. Nick was the youngest and Larry was the oldest. Well, at that time, my mother used to generally bake pies when during the summer, especially when she could get blueberries and strawberries or whatever she wanted to bake. But my favorite was the blueberry pie that she would bake, and she had some pretty set rules on it. Of course, me and Larry were good friends, and of course Nick, being the little brother, mainly was a pain in the butt that we chased off 90% of the time. We put up with him and we were ordered to. So, Mom would be baking those pies generally on a Saturday. She worked during the week. And me and Larry loved them. But the way we liked them, if we could talk her into it, and this didn't happen all that often, we'd like to get them coming fresh out of the oven, let them just cool just a mite, cut them, and then have a big chunk of vanilla ice cream put on it. Well, generally Mom put the nix on that. She said, "You boys, if you want your pie, they're going to have to cool." Now she cooled them by putting them over in the window, covering them up with cheesecloth so any bugs or anything wouldn't go. Of course, there was a screen, but she would cool them, setting them on the windowsill. So generally, we'd take off. We knew better. We'd go down to the park and play ball or something. Me and Larry would go down to the park and play ball for an hour and a half, and then come back. And we'd walk into the house, and there would be Nick, and we had a nickname for him, Nickazan. Would be sitting at the table, and he would grin at us, and you could tell he was on his second piece of pie. And you could tell that he's had a fresh cut hot piece of pie with a big scoop of vanilla ice cream on it, and he was finishing off his second one that was just a little cooler. Man, me and Larry could never get away with that. And he used to just burn our butt when we'd see that. And he would sit at that table and just grin at us. And we didn't dare say a thing because if we'd opened our big mouths, there'd been no blueberry pie. What we could never figure out, how Nick would be over there. Mom didn't bake these pies every Saturday. Occasionally she'd bake them on a Saturday. But she'd put them on the windowsill, and me and Larry said, well, Nick's not around. We'd go out and we'd kind of scout around the backyard there and check around, make sure he wasn't somewhere spying on the back window or in the kitchen where Mom generally put those things. And we'd make sure he's there, wasn't there, and then we'd take off and play ball. We'd come back. We could never figure out how he knew when those blueberry pies would be put on that windowsill. Only thing we'd ever figure, and I figure now, that kid had to have built-in blueberry pie radar. Boy, it sure brings smiles back to my face, those trials and tribulations of that neighborhood. And I gotta tell you something else, what I wouldn't give for a piece of that blueberry pie right now at my age. Well, that's neither here nor there. You all have a good one, and take her easy, and that's all for this old man in Texas as of right now.